All right, everybody. I'm Dan at Plan B, and we've had a lot of questions about armor, and so we've done a few vehicles with armor. So I wanted to go over a couple things that we've discovered and some of the things that we're building here. So here's one that we've done. It was about a year ago, and we have since got it back. We're actually upgrading the glass. We actually had a level 3 armor package on it. Now we're going up to level 7, and so windshield. Windows, everything are getting upgraded. We're going thicker and more protection. So one thing that we felt was important, open that up so you can see that, was ventilation. I have two brothers in the military, and we have many people here that have been in the military. And a couple of things that we've talked with people about being in armored vehicles is how hot they get. And regardless if they got AC going on or not, there's a chance that the AC might not work, or it takes a lot to overcome the heat that these things can radiate when they get heat soaked. And so we wanted our design to be ventilated whether the AC was working or not. And so what we wanted with the windows was AC, great, have a package in there for cooling down the inside, but if it failed, we wanted to have a ventilating window. So this is a fully armored exterior window that is rated for level 7. We're actually working on level 8 protection this year. We're working with a couple of different manufacturers, and we're really excited about that. We'll give you more information later. But right now, this is level 7, and we're really excited that we were able to get a level 7 rating material for this protection level for these Humvees. Now this is just a standard Humvee. It does not have to be the heavy variant, armored Humvee package. This isn't a super heavy, armor kit. We feel like, the military had some stuff that was rated for 50 cal stuff. The general purpose for these Humvees, it almost becomes unusable with that much weight and that much protection. And so we think level 8 is actually pretty dang good. So we're not going to go into, and I don't want a bunch of comments in the comments below about armor piercing and all that kind of stuff. If you really want to take something down, there's always a way. But we're not trying to get every last thing done when it comes to armor protection with all the different rounds and ballistics out there. We're going to get the most common and the ones that we're going to see the most. A level 7 and level 8 rating is crazy high. There's not very many weapons out there and ammunitions that are going to damage that kind of stuff. So we feel like that's more than enough protection for most people. And if you need some more protection than that, then you're going to need to buy a tank. Humvee is not going to be the vehicle for you. But having said that, here's the vehicle with the armor. We got this has AR-500 steel plating for the doors, AR-500 shielding on the windows and the casings. We're going to have obviously the glass in there. The level 8 glass that will be coming out later this year for 2019 will be also one-way, so you can shoot from inside, but they won't be able to penetrate from the other direction. So it'll be one-way protection glass. Heavy duty hinges. Multiple shots. We've got 3 of them on there, so it'll take, one could fail, and you still got 2 others to back you up. So we're really happy with what we've got here for protecting occupants inside the vehicle, and we're coming out with a whole new design when it comes to defragmenting the bullet before it hits. We got another design where we'll have a layer of aluminum skin on top as well before it hits the AR underneath. And so there's some options there. So if you're interested in an armor package, we're building some. We have powertrain upgrades as well for people who want both the armor and extra power, modern powertrain. So here we're doing another one that this one isn't even painted yet. So I mean, we just got the armor and we're fitting everything and making sure everything's fitting right. But this one will have a Duramax powered engine and an Allison 6-speed transmission in it. So it will be very quick, very powerful. It'll be about 500 horsepower, which will move this machine very nicely. But this is more of the raw form. You can see a little bit more of how the hardware is put together before it gets all painted, and you can see all the detail that goes into making this. Here is the door without the window casing, so you can see how it's put together. So any questions on that, please feel free to comment. But like I said, I don't want to get into discussions about all the different ways that different ballistics go through all the metals. I know there's always a way to take things down, but we're focusing on the most likely ballistics that are going to be used and trying to protect the occupants from those things. Like if you're in a money truck, right? If you're trying to protect valuables and you're in a money truck, then a lot of people are like, oh, you're a target now, right? And people are going to go after the money truck and try to take what's inside that, even if you have people in there protecting whatever the valuables that you have in there. A Humvee just kind of gives the idea to people that all that's in there is people that want to shoot back, and not really there's any valuables in there. So when it comes to money transport, you know, bringing money from one bank to another, or your business, if you deal with a lot of valuable assets, either in cash or in gold, silver, transport, this might be an option because it has kind of a different feel to it. People don't look at it as a money transport or a valuables transport vehicle. They look at it as a military vehicle, and they're not going to want to stir up trouble where they don't know there's any valuable things inside. So, and this was brought to us by multiple people that has an interest in transporting things without, you know, bringing a target on their back. So, like I said, this option is now available. We've been doing the armored things for about 1.5 years now, almost 2 years, and we really like the Humvee platform for putting these things on there. For those of you that also looked at armored vehicles and the prices that people are asking for either new or even used armored vehicles, the prices are astronomical. So we didn't want to be crazy expensive in the armored world. We wanted something that hopefully a lot of people can afford to get if the protection is needed. We live kind of in a crazy world, right? We don't know what everybody's needs are, but they range from just personal protection. If you're down south along the border, you might need something to protect you along the border states. If you are in valuables transport, you might need something for that. And maybe you just have people that don't like you and you need to protect yourself from them. This is a very, very cost-effective vehicle to armor. So there's different pricing, there's different things that can be done. We need to know a little more details. So I'm not going to quote pricing here because it ranges in different things when your scenario might be different than someone else's. But it's nowhere close to what most armored vehicles are. It's much more affordable. And including upgrading the powertrain. Like, you know, I mentioned earlier about this vehicle over here, but getting the Duramax and the Allison upgrade. You know, there's a definite request for EMP or fully mechanical powertrain, and so we can do the Cummins 12 valve conversion as well. We do that with the normal Humvees, and it's a great option to have for an armored vehicle in case, you know, something happens and you get attacked. You have a vehicle that doesn't have any computers and it's just going to go, right? Keep it going. It's a very simple powertrain, but now you've got full EMP protection. You got full mechanical on the injection pump and all those things. So when it's running, it's running. And so it's a very popular request is the Cummins upgrade. So we can do all those things, but please, if you've had questions about the armor and you want some more ideas or you want some feedback on what our experience has been, please contact us. We're happy to let you know what we think, what we know, and what we've talked about with other people when it comes to the armor protection experiences that people have had with other vehicles and what we can offer for this Humvee package.